Here's to Thirsty Thursdays.
Hey, what's good, fam? We got a special guest in the building, as the Breakfast Club would say. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. PJ, how we doing?
I'm good. I had a couple podcasts a day. I had a couple hours in the pool, and then it took me 15 minutes to get into this podcast meeting. For some reason, it kept kicking me out, crashing my computer. Then the mic didn't work. You know, honestly, and now it's loading something on this other side. Please keep this tab open until I don't trust it. But other than that, everything's good. Everything's great.
If there's a do not disturb thing, put that on and we'll roll with it.
All right, hold on. Let's see. I hope that we're so good.
We're so good.
So good.
Okay, cool. It said keep this open, and I shut it. I didn't listen at all.
No, dude, you're fine. So this is what we do. We get our cans, and we have a process. This is the actual way to open up a can. All right.
Okay.
You ready?
First, you skim the top like this. Whoosh.
Okay, just to make sure there's nothing in there.
I love you. Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
then
you have
get
to.
the gutter. Okay, with your nail.
I have like no nails because I do jiu-jitsu.
It's fine. Hey, we're gonna get into that.
Okay.
And then we blow.
I also always use my shirt and I do this.
Baby.
And we all have the same color. How cute.
Oh, look at that.
Look
Cheers,
at that.
man.
Nice.
Cheers.
I'm actually
PJ.
drinking a La Jefa.
I have energy.
Cheers.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
we have a
That one.
cocktail, canned cocktail.
Cheers.
Yeah, actually I had no alcohol in my house. And I live on the strip in Las Vegas. So like right downstairs, there's a bar like at the bottom of the place. So I was like, I'll just run down and get a beer. But I had this and I kind of need some energy. I've been in the sun all day. And then later tonight,
cool, man.
Energy
Yeah.
work always.
I need some energy because I'm going out. My cousin's here from Texas, and we're gonna go out to this little Mexican spot. It's like a big festival ground out in the north side of Vegas. So we're gonna go out there in a couple hours.
Dude, very cool. So Allie and I actually lived in Vegas for about 4 years. So
Okay.
yeah, it's funny. We lived in Vegas and, did the whole thing, loved it. And then when Allie got pregnant and our son was born, it was like, maybe the Utah bubble isn't that bad. And so we moved back to Utah.
I don't know if you guys say, but where do you live in Utah?
So we're just north of Salt Lake.
Okay. Yeah. I have a lot of family in Utah, actually. So I go out there like all the time.
What? Which part?
Yeah. Well, I go to St. George mostly and the
Okay.
surrounding areas, but I do have family out there. So I go a good bit. But I love Utah. I think it's great. But I'm born and raised in Vegas. So I'm like very Vegas based. I was in LA. I was kind of like living part-time in LA, kind of living part-time in London. I was going back and forth all the time. But I'm born and raised in Vegas. So I feel like there's a little bit of everything here. So I just love it. I love it out here.
Yeah, we loved it. We loved the weather. We loved that, like, the strip is the strip, but like you go 6 blocks west and it's just calm as fuck. And it was, we loved it, man. Well, the fact is, we go back a ton, once, twice a month. So we
really?
We still love
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Let me know. We'll do one of these in person, maybe.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah, I would love that. I'm coming down this weekend so I can do in-person interviews for Power Slap. And then
Nice.
I'll come home, and then wifey will come with me for Power Slap, and we'll stay the weekend, go to Club Zook, the whole thing, man.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I have to go to LA this coming week for the Jake Paul event that's out there. So me and my girlfriend are going to be in LA. But before that, I'm going Monday, I think, and I'll be out there, and then I'm going to come back for Power Slap. So they just told me come to Power Slap, and I was like, well, shoot, I'll be in LA, but I'll probably fly back, do that, and then fly back Saturday morning to do the Jake Paul event. So
I love it.
yeah.
I love it.
It's life's wild.
No,
Oh,
dude,
no.
it's the best way to live it, though. Let's be honest, man. Like, just go.
I just really don't know how I'm doing so many things.
But you know what, though? That shows you're living life, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. We were just talking about on our last podcast about how boring is it to just exist in life without doing anything. Like, dude, I don't want to be 80 and I'm looking at my wife going, oh, I wish I would have done that. Like, we don't do that, dude. So
no, for sure. Like, yeah. Even like one of my first fights that I did, I fought the only professional on the card and I knew that I was going to get slaughtered. But I was like, dude, people fight their whole lives to fight in front of 10,000 people. And my first fight, I got to fight in front of like 22,000 people for my first fight ever. I got bodied, of course, because the guy's professional, but like, I'm glad I think that I would have been 80 and been like, man, I wonder if that would have been cool, you know?
Yeah,
So I'm so
yeah.
glad that I did it, and I've done so many like random things. And I'm very glad, I'm super glad that I did. Recently, I actually spoke in front of like 3,000 people. And I was like,
What event?
it was, huh?
What event was it at?
It was for an MMA fight thing. So I own a company with Steve Will Do It and David Saylor. It's called Motion. It's like caffeine nootropic energy pouches.
Dude,
And
whoa. Back up.
yeah, yes.
You have a pouch that gives you energy?
Yes, yeah. So it's like a caffeine nootropic pouch. So no nicotine, it's just caffeine. Me, Steve Will Do It, and David Saylor own it.
Bro.
So
did we just become best friends?
yeah, we'll send you a bunch.
That's
Come on.
amazing, man.
It's
That's
pretty cool. I literally just put one in just a second ago. So I love them. Flavors are great. And I honestly, everybody that I've worked with for them, I actually have some crazy calls coming up that are a little bit NDA, but I have some calls with some very like big guys, especially in UFC, guys that are fighting probably very soon. Irish guys even that are like, I'm having meetings with these guys. It's crazy.
We know.
Yeah.
And look, we don't need to know who the fuck that guy is. We'll just thing. Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, so I forget what I was talking about before that. But yeah, pouches, things, stuff.
Yeah, boxing,
happening,
speaking in front of people.
Boxing. Oh, speaking in front of people. So yeah, we were the presenting sponsor for Tough Enough. That's actually one of the little advertisements
Tough
for
enough.
it or whatever.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so we were the presenting sponsor.
They used to be right next door to Syndicate, their offices.
Right, yeah. So you know them. So I did the presenting sponsor for them. We brought Steve Will Do It out, and he was actually supposed to speak. And he's supposed to say something about motion. But anyways, Steve was supposed to do it, but then he got shy because he's like normally only very extroverted when he's drinking, and he wasn't drinking. So he's like, yo, I can't do it. And then my partner David was like, I get stage fright. I can't go up there and freaking talk to everybody. And I went, being the loudest mouth person in the room and doing YouTube for millions of years and speaking to a camera, I don't want to do this, but I think it's funny. So I'll do it. But I went up there. I did it. I think I crushed it. Everybody, I said like a couple good things. I was like, hey, we're the presenting sponsor. We're Motions, caffeine pouches, nootropic. You guys enjoying the fights in Vegas? Yeah. All right, good. We got one. And then I went, I'm here with Steve Will Do It and David Saylor, and also my very pregnant wife. She's pregnant with twins right now. And everybody was like, yeah. I was like, all right, good. As long as you get a couple audience screams, then you know that it like went well. And I did it in one take. It was good.
You accomplished the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I accomplished the goal. And honestly, I'm probably gonna post it on my story or something because I haven't posted it yet because it was kind of like I was waiting for them to send it because it's through the UFC guys and they had to go on like I don't pay for UFC Fight Pass. Sorry, UFC, I love you, but also at the same time, I'm just bad at paying for subscriptions. So they had to go. One of the UFC guys was like, "Oh, I'll just send you the clip." He went and sent it to me, but he kind of took forever, so I didn't get to post it in time that I wanted to. But whatever, that's life. It happens.
Yeah. Well, brother, so this has played in my favor quite a bit. Look, I'm an old fuck. I'm in my 40s. You know what I mean? And so when I go to these power slap events and then these after parties, I'm super honest. I don't know anybody. So I just go up, say what's up, dap people up, get their names, what they do, podcasters, YouTubers, all this stuff. And then I'll go home, bro. And my 12-year-old will be like, you met that guy? You met that guy?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's honestly insane. Even me, like I'm very in the space and I know a lot of the big guys, but there are a bunch of people that are always popping up like all the time because especially with like TikTok and like YouTube shorts and all this short form content, it's so easy for people to be like, yeah, I just blew up, gained 3 million followers in the last 2 months. Like, and it's a new guy. I'm like, damn, where'd this guy come from?
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to do the events, bro. You got to do the events to be able to meet everybody, stay in the loop, especially for the podcast stuff. It's just so smart. Like, I really do think that having your boots on the ground is just very good to keep like in the game,
Yeah. No, we learn every day. So we're learning that, Allie and I are those types of people like, let's go, let's do this. Let's meet, very social, very outgoing and stuff. And so with Power Slap, it's been cool because I finally came to the realization Power Slap is awesome. I love it, but it's about, no one knows we exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so we started Thirsty Thursday to have like some fun. Allie and I can work together. Usually because of our schedules, we only get to hook up about once a month when we're in Vegas to catch up. And now is pathetic as it sounds,
Yeah.
we're on our calendars every week so we can see each other and hang out and like have fun. And so this has been amazing. And dude, when you agreed to come on, my kid was like, I think he was on FaZe Clan. And I was like, what the fuck is FaZe Clan? And so I looked it up, you know what I mean? And brother, you've survived every era of the internet, dude. Like,
honestly, yeah, actually crazy. I'm the cockroach of the internet. You can't get rid of me, bro. I'm gonna be around. That's so funny. No, I've really been around like since forever. I started making content in 2007, just like randomly on YouTube. I was making content. Then I made my OvertFlow account in 2010, I think, and I started uploading Call of Duty videos. And I became one of like the biggest Call of Duty guys.
Damn.
I was streaming.
Is it as
back
toxic
then.
as people say? The gaming?
Yeah, it was super toxic, especially back in the day. I can't even believe it. I don't think that a kid now in a Fortnite lobby could ever survive a Modern Warfare 2 Call of Duty lobby. They would cry, bro. Because I know I cried, and I was a grown man already. It was tough back then. But yeah, so I started the Call of Duty stuff, got big in the Call of Duty space. I did streaming. I switched over to vlogs on YouTube for a while. I got very popular with that. I was going back and forth to the FaZe house in LA all the time, filming with the boys all the time.
Sick, dude.
That's awesome.
It was crazy stuff. And then I had the fight. I had in 2018, I was like kind of big, and that's when I feel like YouTube got more mainstream, like 2017.
Yes, everybody was home, bro.
It was crazy because before that, it was just all of us kind of like nerdier guys like playing video games. They were the biggest category on YouTube was like video games. And then out of nowhere, you get the Jake Pauls and the Rice Gum, but he's a gamer, I guess. But Logan Paul and all these guys that came out that were vlogging, all the people from Vine came over and like got onto YouTube, I feel like that made it like way more mainstream. And then it kind of like went in a different direction. It almost like not got Disneyfied, but I brought a different type of person that was more like celebrity kind of, and it pushed it in that direction. And then we had the Jake Paul versus Deji, Logan Paul versus KSI, the first ever like crossover boxing match.
Oh, I remember those, yeah.
Back in 2018, which is insane because like I feel like, and Mike Tyson has said it, Jake has said it, a lot of people have said like all the YouTubers that did that first boxing bout, like that first like crossover celebrity boxing event, really made like Misfits boxing and made MVP by Jake. Like Jake Paul's whole thing that he's got going on, like kind of stems from the original 2018 boxing match.
I remember those, man. And you're right. That created everything. It gave everyone a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, I know that there's always been celebrity matches throughout history. There's always been like, whatever, Wesley Snipes versus Joe Rogan or whatever, right? Yeah, there's always been stuff like that. But this Misfits boxing and then Jake Paul's MVP promotions, like those are the two longest running, especially Misfits though, because Jake is more on the pro side of things.
Sure.
But Misfits boxing by Mams Taylor and KSI really is the longest running like celebrity matches. It's been going for like 4 years now, I think. 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, didn't Leah Gotti fight for you guys?
Who?
Wasn't Leah Gotti on a Misfits card?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, yeah, then probably not. She was just,
but maybe. I'm not sure. I got no idea, I'm not sure. But it's kind of crazy because I honestly think if I didn't fight on this first event, maybe Jake Paul doesn't fight Mike Tyson. Just saying, butterfly effect.
Hey, we'll take it.
Just saying.
You're a pioneer, son.
Yes.
I'm a pioneer. You know what's crazy is you never think of yourself as that. You're like for video games, I was like one of the first big like Call of Duty gamers. I was probably within the first less than 50 people were making Call of Duty videos when I started. You know what I mean? So I was like really early. And now there's millions. I was one of the first like people ever to do these crossover boxing events. And I was like one of the first gamers to switch over to TikTok. I was streaming way back in the day. So I was like one of the first gaming streamers. It's kind of crazy that
is that like is that because you see a bunch of people coming in to do it and you're like, fuck this, it's getting too crowded and you move?
Yeah,
or is it more like an instinctual thing like, oh, this isn't on TikTok, I gotta go to TikTok?
I don't know. I believe that I have the same problem or not problem or whatever as my father, where we're like, I feel like I've always seen things like before they happen. Like I see like, oh, YouTube. Okay. Like I can imagine why it's valuable to have 100,000 people that listen to you. And this was like in 2007 that I thought this, And I'm like, I always wanted to be a radio DJ. And so I was like, I really think that I might have to like go to college or something. I didn't know how it worked, because I was like 15. I was like, but you know what's kind of cool is I could just post a YouTube video right now and talk about something and it just goes out and then I build an audience that way. And I was like, there's got to be some value in that. So I just started doing it. And same, like I was one of the first gamers to like come over to TikTok back when it was Musically. They in 2019 they changed it to you remember that? So they changed it to TikTok and they were trying to like diversify it. So they hired me and a couple of the FaZe guys. We were part of their like think tank. They would fly us out to LA every weekend to go to the headquarters to like brainstorm with them on how to make gaming better. So like I was the guy who signed like all the big gamers to TikTok back before TikTok really exploded. So I signed them. I did a deal with them in I want to say I did the deal. I came back from the fight. I did the deal in early 2019. And then I ended up like blowing up, getting a couple million followers on TikTok, flying out to the headquarters all the time, working with them. So I just got crazy. I think that I just see things early, but then I get bored and I'm like, all right, well, I got 1 million there. I'm going to move to the next thing and get 1 million on this one. And then I'll go over here. And so I just built like this weird resume where it's like, I feel like
I love you, man.
It's weird, bro. I don't know. It's probably not good or smart to hop from thing to thing, but God, I do have a good time.
You know what though? It does. I mean, shit, dude, we've only been talking a few minutes and we're just getting to know each other now. But I can tell you right now through the camera, I can feel that you're that guy, right? Like I built this. Okay, fuck it. Let's move over here and I'm gonna build this. And you're having such a good time with it because you can tell
you love it.
Yeah, you and I are both spazzes. So I get it. I get it. And it just leads you down these different avenues, these different paths. And you're not a guy that, you strike me as a guy that's not gonna say no if it's a good time.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think that obviously, like I do, I am envious of people who are like, I'm gonna go be a bank accountant and I'm gonna do it for 50 years and then die. I think that's cool. Like I wish that I was good at that, but I'm just really not. And so like, but my dad's the same way. My dad's had like 1 million jobs. He's done so many different things. And he's just so funny. Like he was part of this health company for nutritional products and stuff. And he within a year was making he started up within a year, was like at all the millionaire dinner meetings and all this stuff. And then as soon as they were like, bro, you're doing amazing, you're making millions of dollars, blah blah, he's like, I'm selling my position, I want to do something else. He like switches to something else. He was, do you know the ugly fake teeth that people wear for like Halloween?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so my dad was the co-founder of that company. He did that, and then he was like doing that, going to conventions, doing all that, and then he was like, I'm done with this, and he sold it. I'm like, so I kind of think that I have the same thing. I'm like, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. Oh, okay, cool. I'm one of the biggest Call of Duty guys. I'll switch over here. Oh, I'm gonna fight in front of 22,000 people. It's still to this day the biggest white collar boxing event I think of all time. Wow. So it's like, I did that. I went to TikTok. I got like 2 million followers on there, and then I'm just kind of switching, doing a bunch of things. I think it's fun.
Is it?
I just think I'm kind of spazzy.
Like, no, you're good, man. It's just hearing you talk and all your ventures and things like that, bro. Honestly, is it kind of? Do you have to have your guard up a little bit, man? Like, what the fuck does this guy want, or what does this person want? Like, how does that work, man?
You know what? No, I think that I'm so I would say that I'm a pretty approachable guy, and also like I'm really, because there are a lot of guys that like get very big and then they're kind of iffy about who they hang around. They keep their circles very small. I'm so the opposite. I'm like friends with everybody. Like I go and I really don't care. I don't keep my guard up. I don't care if anybody wants anything. If I'm able to help, I'm very lighthearted about it all. It's not that serious.
I love that.
Okay,
so what about like when you start all these different streaming channels and you're essentially starting over after you've gotten like millions of followers?
Mm-hmm.
Do you just do like the same thing over again? Like, do you like starting over? I feel like that'd be so hard.
Actually, I think that starting over is so fun because I feel like there's no more pressure on me to do anything at all. You know what I mean? Like when I had, like I haven't really uploaded TikTok that much in the last year or two. I've been doing like other stuff. But having 2 million followers, you want to get whatever, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 views a video. And that's like a weird pressure, if you're hitting the algo or not. But starting over new, it's like, hey, I got 6 followers. Who cares what I say? I'm going to type something politically incorrect on this new thing. Who cares? And that
News
pressure
and weather, send.
Yeah. And like literally, like it just takes all the pressure off. I think like I just got verified on Club. It's like a new, it's almost like Twitter kind of. I guess I don't know if you guys saw it. It's by Kick
So
Not heard
so
about it.
I know Kick.
Club.
I haven't heard of Club. That's a shoot off of Kick?
Yeah, it's like their new it's their new, I don't even know my password. It's their new version of like Twitter basically. Uh yeah, I have no idea what my password is. But anyways, they just verified me on there and I have 6 followers. And I honestly am like, oh, this feels so free. And then I'm probably gonna say a bunch of ridiculous things, and then people are gonna follow me, and then it's gonna be like, oh, I kind of recognize this guy for being in the background of a lot of big things. And then I'm gonna get followers, and I'm gonna be like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm gonna find the next thing. You know, very strange. I don't know. I don't know why I'm like that.
No, I love it. And it makes sense, like, super freeing. You're not, like, tied down and not so much pressure, and you can just be
It's kind
yourself.
of weird because it feels really dumb if like I post something and then it doesn't get like the amount of engagement that I feel like it should, because that bothers everybody. I think that people become very attached to the numbers and stuff, you know?
Yeah, and that dude, fuck that, man,
Yeah,
honestly.
no, I agree. But it is saying that is saying it is easier than doing it, right? It's like,
Yeah.
the last
That
podcast
real?
didn't do so great. It is frustrating, you know? It's like you do become somewhat attached to it for sure. Uh,
Yeah.
but no, I think that I've just done so many things and I like built a lot of stuff that now um I don't know. I feel like I could pop in anywhere. Like I was just in Kai Cenat's Mafia-thon. I was on a Logan Paul video, randomly in the background of Mr. Beast content. Now I'm working with like Power Slap and UFC and all that. I just so many random things. Like one of like out of nowhere, we're going to LA, and then out of nowhere, like one of the I don't want to dox anybody, but I had some very big people invite me to Jake Paul's event.
Okay. Yeah,
And
yeah.
like just like so many cool things just happen out of it. I guess if you're present and you say yes to a lot of things, more cool things keep coming. You know, a little momentum gets you motion.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like, you kinda said it too, bro, like, and being so approachable is probably helpful
Yeah.
even in those
Mhm.
types of circles, you know?
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just very I'm from Las Vegas, so I grew up like meeting a lot of people, and generally I feel like I'm pretty good at reading people and all that, but I also keep things like very lighthearted, I guess. And so I have a lot of friends that are like, oh, these people always trying to use me for stuff or do this. It's like, yeah, well, to me, it's like I kind of signed up for that. Like I'm putting myself out there, and I also want to like if it's a mutually beneficial thing, I like that too. So what am I gonna do? Walk around, have my guard up, and be mad that I chose to be this networking social media guy? Like that. It's kind of like
Preach.
reminds me of like an actor who gets big and then like doesn't want to interact with fans. It's like, well, brother, you kind of picked the lifestyle. You should probably
Yeah. No,
be
for
nice to people.
sure.
Isn't that weird how everybody wants the benefits of being, you know, recognizable, and then they get
Mm,
mean about it? Like, what the fuck is that? I
yeah.
agree is what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's kind of weird, right? Like it's like, well, you kind of chose like you signed up for this. So you know, maybe and also like even if you didn't sign up for it, maybe you just like really wanted to be the best freaking actor and that, but everybody knows that people follow them or whatever. Maybe that you want to be the best football player or whatever, and you end up going to the NFL. Like you could either be mad about the whole people coming up to you and bothering you all the time, or you be happy about it. Just a perspective shift. It's up to you though. Like
Yeah,
be
absolutely.
grouchy or be not grouchy,
Yeah.
brother.
No, absolutely. Um Man, well, speaking of approachable and going and being outgoing and all these things,
Mhm.
Mhm.
like, how'd you meet your lady, man? And she's
Wait,
got some
is it
she's got some storage
I
going
was
on.
gonna say, so you guys
She
really are
does.
having twins?
Yeah, we're having twins. We are really having twins. It's a real thing. It's not a joke. It's happening.
What a
She's 6
joke.
months. It's not a joke, guys. She's 6 months pregnant. I will literally bring her in here right now and show
No,
you
you're
her belly.
fine. You're
All
fine.
right. Is that what you want? All right.
Wait, is
Um,
this guys' first kid?
yeah.
Kids.
Kids? Sorry.
Kids.
Oh,
Dose.
this is so
That's
exciting.
Spanish. It's pretty exciting. Yeah. So basically we've been friends. We actually were like mutuals on TikTok, and because we were both like early days started on TikTok, like way early. So pretty much if you start anything early, you run into the other like-minded creators. So I was friends with her um for a couple years just over the internet, and then we ended up meeting in person at a VidCon, and like we're just like friends, and I got her a ticket to a VidCon, and we hung out, and then we hung out a couple times at different events because we're kind of in similar communities, like we have similar friend groups. And then she ended up moving to Vegas. And then when she moved to Vegas, I would like see her all the time at events. And then we started dating like 2 years ago. So yeah, 2.5 years ago. And we've been inseparable ever since. And so how she got pregnant, I'm gonna tell you the story in great detail.
We're ready.
All right, here it comes. I was supposed to fight on the Andrew Tate versus Chase Demore Misfits boxing event in Dubai. Pretty big one. They asked me to fight. It was going to be my MMA debut. And I was going to be fighting a guy by the name of Giorgio Polis. He recently fought Armin Sarukian. He fought Sarukian on RAF, if you guys follow wrestling.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yes.
He's that guy.
100%.
So I was supposed to fight him in MMA, and then the winner of our fight was going to face off with Dylan Dennis because it was going to be like the MMA thing.
Huge.
Right? And then Dylan Dennis got in trouble with the UFC, so they pulled Dylan Dennis's fight from the card, and then they pulled my fight from the card.
Either is a genius or an idiot.
Well, he's worth like several $1 million, so he's doing fine. I'm going to go ahead with genius.
That's fair.
I'm going to be honest with you, brother. He's doing great.
Okay.
So, and also he's like the fighter with the least amount of fights that has made, like, his ratio for money compared to fights that he's had is very good. Like, yeah, he's had 4 fights, 2 Bellator, 1 boxing, and then 1 MMA, 4 fights ever. And he's probably worth, $10 million. So for 4 fights, you get 10 million, like, pretty good deal.
Pretty good deal.
Way better than, anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, so anyways, we went to, I was training. I was in very good shape. Fight's coming down. Dylan Dennis gets an altercation at UFC. His fight gets pulled. My fight gets pulled. I'm very sad about it. It was going to make me a lot of money. Maybe, who knows? $517,000, something like that.
Yeah. Who knows? But 517,000. Yeah.
Something like that.
We're not sure, kind of, but it was $517,000.
We're not sure. I'm not sure what kind of doctor he was. I don't know. But anyways, you know the Kanye West thing where he's like, I'm not going to say what type of doctor he was or whatever. I love that guy. But because that got canceled, I was obviously a little upset. My girlfriend was like, hey, I'm so sorry that your fight got canceled, but it is Christmas time, and I would love it if I could take you to Germany. And I went, oh, yeah, we'll go to Germany. We went to Germany for 1 month. We drank 40 beers a day, and we got a little bit rowdy in Germany. We came back the day after Christmas, and she was pregnant. We went to the doctor like 2 weeks later, and it was twins. And now it's been, now she's about 6 months. So pretty crazy. I think she's, it's pretty crazy. And I also don't know. She told me not to give specific days out of things because she's like, So, but I don't think that was too much. I think she's 6 months.
I think that's okay.
So that's good,
look, if it makes you feel better, your story compared to ours, where we just fucked in her old bedroom, is a little bit more exciting. Like,
no, I mean, honestly, it's all exciting. It's all good. And, it just, I'll say this. If you could ask me, what's a good trade-off for losing that big fight? Having twins is like a really good deal. Like, honestly, that's great. That works out. So everything's really going very well. And she's only been slightly moody, so that's good. She's only hit me a few times, but most of the time she's very sweet. I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
No, you're not, because I can relate. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Definitely has moody days here and there.
So, so we have our son, and we haven't really ventured back into that, and maybe share your pregnancy experience.
Oh, yeah, no,
and he can let his girl know that she's doing okay.
Oh yeah, no, it was like the worst. The pregnancy was the worst time of my life.
Yeah.
I was very, very sick. I had like a PICC line, so I was walking around with like an IV pole.
Wow.
Because they would like try to pump Zofran in me because I couldn't take it orally because I would just throw it up. So
she was really sick for a while too. She was throwing up. There was like a long while there where she was throwing up a minimum of like 3 times a day, at least, like every day. It was bad.
No, thank you.
Dude, we feel for her, man. Yeah.
So never again.
Never again. No. Allie had we went to like this corn maze or whatever, just to give you an idea. And Allie had her little baggie. She's walking around like she's in an old folks home.
Oh my goodness. She had to have it everywhere.
Everywhere, dude.
Wow.
We never went back to that, but we're very happy. He's healthy. We love him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my girlfriend's like, I'm never going to do the pregnancy thing again. But now that she's through the sick part and she's just like, she's tired and sometimes cranky, but besides that, it's way better than being nauseous all the time. And we're having twins, and apparently, if you have twins, there's like you have like a 10 times increase in the possibility of having twins again. So she's like, oh, maybe maybe I could run it back and do one more set of twins because then we get 4. You know, that's like a buy one get one free
Can you
sale.
imagine?
I was gonna
Combo
say,
pack.
do you guys want to have a lot of kids?
She's open to it, and I'm also. Oh, there she is. You want to come in here? Come over here.
Wifey!
Come show them your belly. It's a live podcast right
It's
now.
alive?
Yeah, in front of 200,000 people.
Oh my god. Okay, well,
Look
How
at
are
her.
I'm
you?
just very I just put on makeup, but
Dude, you look good,
She just put
mama.
on sunscreen.
I also can't hear you guys, so sorry if I'm
Okay.
rude.
She doesn't want you here. Hold on. Wait.
Just here, look.
Say
Oh,
hi.
you
Oh,
look phenomenal.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I overheard him saying I was cranky.
No, I
Which is
never said.
crazy
No,
of him to say.
no, I just said that
actually.
occasionally we all get a little bit moody.
Oh, is that what you said?
Yes. And I said that you don't hit me.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
yes.
He's learned.
But it's okay if you do. It's fine. Yeah.
At least right now, right? But yeah, maybe having like a little school bus of kids would be kind of fun.
A school bus.
I was a camp counselor, so I feel like I could handle it
Mhm.
with your help.
So,
Yeah, of course.
PJ can drive that school bus while you tend to their needs or something.
Yeah, perfect. Just what I had in mind.
What did he say?
Oh, you can't hear.
No, I can't hear him. What did he say?
I'm gonna finish getting
Hey,
ready.
it was good to
but
meet
It's
you.
nice to meet
Nice to meet you. I look like shit.
No, you look good, babe.
You look awesome.
You look
Dude, she's
great.
awesome.
You look good. I love you.
Once women need to realize, as guys, if we love you, we don't give a shit as long as you keep loving us. You know what I mean? She
Yeah.
looks gorgeous, man.
She's gorgeous. Honestly, I'm very biased, but extremely gorgeous. And she's very nice.
Dude, man, brother, this has been so much fun, man. I don't want to keep you too long, but I gotta ask, like, is this just? I mean, I promise this isn't a rhetorical question. Is this just what you're gonna do now? You're just wherever the camera's at or the audience is at, you're just gonna keep funneling down those rabbit holes and have some product companies on the side.
Yeah, honestly, it's been going pretty good, and I do desire to make more content because I do miss like waking up and making 3 videos every day. I do miss that to some degree because that's what I was doing with YouTube. I was posting 3 times a day. With TikTok, I was posting 3 times a day, and I do kind of miss that type of grind. But as of right now, just like the ability for me to, hop on a power slap stream or get in front of the camera on like whatever, like big YouTube channel or be part of a collaboration video or hop on this podcast is kind of cool. Like I really kind of I'm enjoying the whatever this is going on now, and now I have my hands in like the company side of things and stuff, and I think that I'm always open to doing more content, but the content itself is not my own personal content is not exactly my focus right now. Although I would be opening to doing it more. Like I'm talking to a couple gambling companies and a couple like Pokemon companies and some other sponsor companies. And if I do the right thing with them, then I would make more of my own content because I think it'd be cool to be like doing a gambling stream here and there or like doing a Pokemon opening thing. I would like to do more of that type of stuff. But as of right now, just hopping on podcasts, showing up at events, getting interviewed by like the UFC guys, that to me is like enough content that keeps me happy and keeps my face out there to some degree, and then I have my hands in a lot of other things. So I'm enjoying whatever this is that I'm doing right now. I'm not even sure. My girlfriend would say that I'm not a content creator anymore, but I would argue against that. I would say that I'm producing some type of content a lot, actually. It's just not always my own,
Yeah. No, this will get clipped for sure. Yeah.
There's definitely gonna be some clips going on.
Yeah. No, dude, I love that. Sorry, Allie, I'm taking over the conversation.
You're fine.
But no, we really feel that, dude. So Allie's been social media queen her whole career. That's how we did everything, right? And we started a product company, ended up selling that. Allie has a very high-end hair extension salon. And what makes that go is everything that you're saying, dude. Allie works her tits off, posting 3, 4, 5 times a day on multiple accounts just to keep that going. and with the foresight of, well, now that we've established all the, hard physical work, it's about now having some more legacy stuff for her to just not be so like
In the grind.
in the grind. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what you're saying. So anyway, I bring that up just to let you know what, bro? We on a smaller level, we totally get it. And people need to respect that all these content creators, like the Paul brothers, like the Phase Clan, all that, motherfucker, they show up. Say what you want about them, say, you know what I mean? But you guys show up and you provide something that people love, and I love it for you, man.
For sure. Yeah, it's crazy because like I think about it sometimes. I have over 10,000 pieces of my own personal content that I've uploaded to the internet. Like I have, I don't know, 4,000 YouTube videos uploaded, probably a similar amount of TikTok videos, all the Instagram posts, all the I mean, shoot, I'm not counting Twitter because there's like everybody has 100,000
Yeah.
tweets or whatever, so it doesn't count. But I have like over 10,000 pieces of my own personal content that I've uploaded to the internet, and then I've been part of like who knows how many like other people's videos or like even my boxing matches. Like if you look at all the clips from my 3 boxing matches that I've had, it's like hundreds of millions of views. We had the biggest content creators in the world react to them. So if you look through all the clips, it was on like ESPN, and it's so crazy. So I have billions of views about me, and it's just strange. It is strange that I'm not making my own personal content all the time anymore. It is like a weird feeling because I did it for, I did it for 13, 14 years consistently every day. And for the last couple of years, that really hasn't been my like gig or what I'm doing.
Do you feel
So it is
guilty
kind
at
of
all that
weird.
you should be doing that or no?
I do have a weird sort of
Like a
guilt
little
of
bit?
like, I do have a weird sort of guilt, but I don't feel like I want to do stuff that I'm passionate about. And if I'm not feeling in the mood to make videos every day, then obviously, it is what it is. For some reason, that just hasn't been the main thing that I'm doing, but I still feel like pretty good. Like I was just on a stream last night that has 250,000 views. I was like, I was just, did an interview for another, group of guys that got like 100,000 views on the interview that I did. And it's like, well, if I can just keep doing that, then that gets my face out there enough. I'm passionate about going to these events. I'm passionate about doing the power slap and the UFC stuff. So I might as well just keep doing that and clip up all the stuff that I do on other people's podcasts, steal it and put it on my own and use it as my content, and things are good.
Dude, I
Good
love
for
it,
you.
man.
Congratulations, though. It's also just so inspiring as like a baby content creator, just with everything that you've done and like continually always going and trying new things.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
It's pretty cool. And you know what, my dad actually has said this to me because, you always kind of go, it's like ebbs and flows, right? Ups and downs. Sometimes, I'm banging out 50 million views a month, and then sometimes I'm not popular at all. It just kind of, some months I'm making $100,000 and some months I'm making $2,000. It's just like, that's the entrepreneur thing though. That's like how it goes.
Yeah,
And
we
my
get
dad
that.
has always told
Yeah.
me it's like in surfing, you hit a wave, then you got to find the next wave. And a comparison that he gave me one time when I was feeling a little bit down and out, he's like, Pat, my name is actually Patrick. Just so you know, I go by
Patrick
PJ,
James.
Patrick Jr., Patrick James. But he looked at me, he's like, Pat, you're like an actor. Just because an actor hasn't had a big movie in 2 years doesn't mean he's not an actor. Maybe next year you get another masterpiece movie. Just kind of how it goes. Because, yeah, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes Leonardo DiCaprio is not coming out every year with the best movie of all time. It's just like every so often or whatever. But it doesn't mean that he's failing. It just is what it is, bro. I didn't get 50 million views this month. Big deal. Maybe in 4 months I will. But in order for that to happen, you got to be in the game,
Yeah.
Actually, my dad's here. You want him to give you some life advice?
Dude, maybe. Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my dad real quick before I get off this.
Dude,
Why not? My girlfriend's here. My dad's here. Everything's happening. Hey, Dad. You want to come get on this podcast real quick? They want to meet you.
He's just grabbing his dad, fam. It's gonna be okay. This was great. He's so freaking fun, dude. I love this guy.
All right. Here he comes.
Who is it?
Yes.
Hop
Talk
on.
to them.
You told me they're really good looking. If they're
I
not
did.
good looking, I don't
I know,
talk
I
to
know.
them. I only talk to good looking people. You know that. Here we go. Let's see. Hello.
Big Dad. Where are you?
Hey, they're in your TV.
Whoa. Oh, you should tell him things about your TikTok. Say how you went from 0 to freaking 800,000
I
followers.
did. So I'm a massage therapist, as you can tell by the hand.
Beautiful hands,
Beautiful.
gorgeous
Yeah.
hands.
I massaged 38 teachers today. 38, 10-minute sessions.
How can you
Every
grab your
day.
socks?
My thighs,
No.
they're nice, but thanks. So anyway, my son said, Dad, you're not allowed to touch people. It's COVID. And I said, yeah, that's right. And they closed this down for 6 months. My spas, everything.
So manipulative people will tell you, they'll basically admit to some super shady shit that they have done.
Holy mackerel, they're swearing.
You know what?
So
I can't
anyway-
argue with that advice.
That's true. So my son said, Dad, get on TikTok. So I decided to get on TikTok, and right away, within the first day, I got 10,000 followers. And then the second week, I had like 50,000 followers. And then the third week, I had like 250,000. And then by the fourth week, I had like 500,000. And I'm like, what's up with all these numbers? What do these people do? What's wrong with them? And I'm like, they need to get a life. And I was just doing funny videos and stuff like that, just talking to people, baking a cake or whatever. I'm in my 60s, so I could bake a cake. I could build a house. I could build a birdhouse. I could do a lot of stuff. So I just do it, and I wear these ugly teeth. Do you ever hear of Bubba teeth? They were ugly teeth people
Yeah.
wore for a joke.
Oh,
I'm Bubba.
Yeah, in fact, PJ was telling us that you started
Yeah.
there.
So there were like 4 different companies, and one of the biggest companies bought me out. So I was Bubba Teeth. I sold them all throughout Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Walmart. And so kids would say, brush your teeth, you're ugly, all that, but they loved me because I could bake and cook. And
yeah, that's true. Yep. It's all that is true. Everything he's
Yes.
saying, he's actually playing it down, probably even.
probably.
He's doing
We
okay.
would go to the
He's
store.
doing
You talking about your TikTok still, right?
Oh, so anyway, when we went to the grocery store, I'm like, people would start running up to me and grabbing me.
Not
But-
just people, like every little kid under the age of 8 would be like, Lucky Teeth, and just follow him around the store.
Yeah,
like
so-
literally, like every time we went, like a dozen little kids, and he was like,
Yeah.
Pat, I feel weird.
I said,
This feels so
this
weird.
is reverse.
That's badass.
Yeah,
He's
I said, this is reverse. I don't like it, because they were touching me.
And then
I'm
like parents would be like I'm not kidding you when I say kids would follow him around stores, like a dozen kids, random kids following him around, and like all the parents would be like, why are you talking to my kid? And he's like, I'm not. Your kid's talking to me.
I said, your kids are
They were
following
the
me.
problem, not
Yeah.
me.
How about this? This kid's on a binky. This little kid's like 2 years old.
Literally in a stroller.
In a stroller. We're in line at the grocery store. Takes the binky out and said, Lucky Teeth. Like that.
It's so funny.
Lucky Teeth. Yeah, so what do you guys do? Who are you guys?
Yeah, so,
show models.
Yeah. So, Allie runs a hair extension salon, and her handle on Instagram is Hair Artist Allie.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
we had a product company a while back that sold like hair care stuff. We ended up selling that, and then long story short, I met PJ through Power Slap. So I have a Power Slap podcast,
Oh,
and it's just cranking all the time. And I needed a break. It was too much. I needed to have,
sure.
another
life.
way to showcase my personality. So anyway, I hooked up with Wifey here, and we have Thirsty Thursdays on a podcast. And between Allie's the provider doing her business, I'm more the caretaker. But together we're just having some fun, bro.
Yeah.
This is just fun for us, and
It's
so we're
fun.
doing it. Yeah,
Okay, so Thirsty Thursday. Are you live right now?
we're not live.
It'll be on Thursday.
It'll be next
Oh,
Thursday.
so this is for Thursday?
This is
Uh-huh.
for
Or something.
Thursday.
So do you keep all your content like this and then edit it and put it on Thursday and then talk
Yeah.
about it in the background? Is
Yeah.
that how
Yeah.
you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. And how long have you had that? Just curious.
So I've been going on 2 years with the podcast and about a year with Thirsty Thursday.
I see your little characters there. That is cute.
All right, Dad.
What?
I gotta do the rest of this. And then
Well, I'm talking to my new friend.
Nope. It's
What?
over.
Come
It's
on.
done. It's
Come
done.
on, PJ.
No, we're
Come on.
done with the.
Why are
no.
you doing this to me?
If you don't get off,
That's
there's
fine.
no Fortnite for
We love you,
today.
by the way. We love you, Dad.
rock.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, the name of my company's Pat on the Back.
Oh, I love
So
that.
we're a
They,
massage.
they live in Utah.
So we're a massage company. And so 32 years ago, I used to go to companies and see if they wanted to give their employees massages. And we're Las Vegas, kind of like Sin City. You want to massage the girls at my company? I'm like, yes. And they're like, never. So I named the pat on the back. It's a recognition service. We're state board certified massage therapists, and we go to 300 schools. They pay for it, and we give teachers a pat on the back for a job well done.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
very
Yes.
cool.
Yes. And so you're up in Utah. So there's a lot of LDS people that live down here. If you're familiar with LDS, they're very benevolent and friendly.
Dad, we gotta go.
I'm talking to them.
I know, but
They're my friends from Utah.
The whole people, all the people in the living room are all waiting to go. They're all waiting to go.
Okay. So
And I gotta
I
shower.
got to tell them about Utah. So my friends are, plenty of them are LDS, and they're very friendly and very honest people. And they like to send a pat on the back to their business partners and business owners.
Oh, there's jujitsu
That's
tonight.
So
Go to the
they'll
closet.
so they'll buy gift certificates, and we'll go deliver a pat on the back from, let's say, Peel Brimley Law Firm to a dentist's place. And we'll get there and say, there's your pat on the back from Peel Brimley Law Firm.
Dude,
cool.
that's
Pretty cool.
beautiful. That's beautiful, man.
Yes. So that's fun. So when you make millions with Joe and Allie Thursdays, is that what it is? Yeah. Yeah. So when you make millions, you could send a pat on the back to somebody you know in Las Vegas.
Absolutely.
100%. In fact, we might do it before the millions show up, Dad. We
You
might
never,
do
you
it
never
before
know.
that.
If you met somebody that deserves a pat on the back, if they don't send them one.
Yeah,
But if they do,
done.
weddings, birthdays, we're at a lot of weddings. We do barbecues. Our therapists, we're not at the wedding at the part where they say, I do. We're at the part where they say, what did I do? That part.
Yeah.
That's where they put it. What?
Can we go at
I was
some
talking to
point?
Joe and Allie.
I know, but
All
we
right,
gotta
thanks.
leave.
You keep
Dude,
saying the
cheers.
same
This
thing
is
over and
awesome.
over and over.
All right, all
What's
right,
wrong
all
with you?
right, all right.
Sorry, guys.
Go out there with the other people.
I don't know what's wrong with you. You were a
Love
good
you,
kid.
Dad.
Thank you, Dad.
I don't
Love
know
you,
what
Dad.
happened.
All right, I
Bye.
love you.
Love you.
We'll leave in like I just got to shower after this. Wait, you didn't even shut the door. Please.
So we had to go.
Bro,
Yeah, we do.
bro.
I'm gonna say bye to them.
You're gonna
He's
hug
the
the
best.
camera.
He's
Oh
so
my
I'm
goodness.
like, you're gonna hug the camera. I had
Please,
to,
please. I'm almost done.
something's
Pat yourself on the back and see your way out. Okay,
All right, hey guys,
dude,
how are
that
you?
was so
That's
awesome,
great. No,
Did it go good? I don't know. I don't know what happened.
dude.
He's kind of tired. He seems kind of tired today.
But he's still hustling. He's pitching. That guy's got it, man.
He's good, right?
He's so
Oh, he's
good.
amazing.
I'm literally gonna give a pat on the back to some of our friends in Vegas now.
Oh, good. You should. Yeah, he
Yeah.
actually he works with like Mike Tyson, Dana White, Oscar La Hoya, a lot
Yeah,
of
very
big
cool.
guys use his services. So he's very well known within the massage space out here. Works with all the casinos, a ton of stuff. So he's a good guy. He's a good guy, and I'm biased because he's my father.
no.
Yeah, as you should be.
Correct.
Well, brother, this was probably the greatest moment in Thirsty Thursday history. This was
All
so
right,
much
good.
fun, bro. I apologize to my wife. I took over a little bit.
No, you're
But-
fine. You're fine.
It's funny, dude. At the end of each Power Slap podcast, I always say, "Hey, where can everyone find you on social media?" And we have them follow you. I feel like we don't need to do that with you. But I will say, what can we pump up in our little world, man? The pouches, the boxing. What can we do?
All right, so motion pouches. They're great. They're caffeine, nootropic, good for your brain. Everybody in the world loves them. And if you don't love them, then it's because you haven't had them and you should get them now. Nutcase, we just are doing we're launching in 7-Elevens. It's like a electrolyte. It's like a chocolate milk. It's like a chocolate milk, but it's made out of cashews. It's called Nutcase. Great stuff. Happy Punch, if you follow combat sports at all, follow Happy Punch on all platforms. Very good. We do all the combat sports news. And other than that, you can follow me if you want. It's right there. It's OvertFlow.
Yes, sir.
And that's it. I think that's all.
All
Yeah, that's
right.
good.
PJ, brother, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
Let's hit
much.
stop. Make sure you're uploaded, and we'll hang out for a bit.